back. The game's loading right now, so I gotta give it a minute. It also takes a long time to load, I've noticed. I don't know. It's a big game. I am trying to get my lighting to be a little bit better so I'm not purple all the time. As much as I love purple. I'm trying to make myself not purple, but the background kind of purple. I don't know. It's not really working out. Spending all this time working on getting this to look nice just to move in a couple months anyways. But that's fine. It's all good practice. But it's been a while since I played. I think it's been about a week. This is technically, what did I do? I have to go into settings. I was messing around with, what is my cat doing? I have a Steam controller and I was messing around with that to see if it was better than a mouse and keyboard, and it was absolutely not. And now, now everything's all messed up. I need to, that's what's wrong. Alright, this is better. I wish Steam controllers were better. I'm used to like a PlayStation controller where you have two of the little things, and the Steam controller only has one, and then it's got this weird pad thing on the right. I really want to make it work. Oh, this is cute. I didn't even know this was here. I really want to make it work, but it's really tough. I might try it for flying, because the flying in this game is unbearable, at least on mouse and keyboard. I also completely didn't, I'm like rambling right now. We need to figure out what we're doing. What was I talking about? I realized I could have got it on Switch and just had a console controller, console-esque controller the whole time. But I spent the money to get to get this game a day early. I'm not ready to do this because I think this is gonna be a lot of spiders. I don't know. I really like the beasts. And I want to play with more beasts, but I know there's like a quest with Deke where it's like a really scary spider, like scarier than the spiders I've already done. So I could do it. I'm level 17, so I'm not too far off, but I kind of want to do some of these assignments because I have, look at all these spells I can get. I can get 4 spells. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I was gonna do on Monday when I was gonna stream, and then I didn't. Alright, so where do I have to go? I literally just closed this. Okay, I'm gonna field test a venomous things. Should I need any seeds or plants I can visit? Oh, my field guide will not help me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Did I not get the seeds I needed from that one guy? Will this show me my seeds? Eggs. Okay, so I don't think I have any seeds. So where do I get seeds from then? Okay, so I have to go to, of course I have to go to Hogsmeade. That's fine, I love going to Hogsmeade. So we'll just shoop shoop. Shoop shoop. Oh, see, I went to see that guy. But maybe I need to go somewhere else? I thought... Oh my gosh, there's 9 demiguise statues in Hogsmeade? Oh, they're probably all locked up, though. Not challenges. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to go because I don't know where this place is. Dogweed and Deathcap. Where is that? Dogweed and Deathcap. Why did they get so bright? Oops. Where is Dogweed and Deathcap? Okay, apparently I'm not the only. It's Hogsmeade. What am I missing? No. 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 Is it this thing? Is it in here? Because there's like a bunch of weird stuff in here. No. 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 Where is this? Whatever. I will put... I'll just make sure that this is like mapped and then I'll just go to... Okay, so it's mapped, so I'll just go to Hogsmeade. I'm clicking back and forth all over. We'll just go here. I don't know. You'll find Dogweed and Deathcap store along the northern outskirts of Hogsmeade, directly across from the river from Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I gotta remember I can do some locks now. Oh. Well, how did I miss this one? Harden. I'm just gonna take some money from you. Ah! What's gear? Oh no, it's money. Oh, that's actually a good point. While I'm here, I should sell some stuff. Can I sell stuff to her? Probably not. This is like honeydukes or something, isn't it? I don't know. Okay, well, that's a good point. While we're here... What the heck was that? The music got all weird. Okay. Alright, well... Sure. We'll just go this way. Don't really know if we're... It looks like we're going the right way. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I gotta get used to this again. Ooh! Alright, alright. Let's level up. I don't know what I want to do. I think it was one of these. Oh, I don't have... I should probably wait then until I learn of some of these spells. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Because I'm going to be learning like 4 spells today, so if I'm going to upgrade one... Whoa. What are you? You're cute. Nothing? Hi. Oh. Is this not? Yeah, it is. Love that. Alright, anything else up here? Oops. I heard something. Oh, nice. Chocolate frogs! Oh, I could do some chocolate frogs right now. Okay, I can't fly here, can I? I will certainly die if I jump down there. I can kind of... a little bit of this. And, I can probably... Rebellion. Ooh! Oh, I really thought I could make that. Oh, can we not? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we just gonna go downstream? How do we get out of here? I may have messed up. Okay. Whew. Alright, I just want to... Okay, at least now I can fly. So I do... Ugh, see, this is so confusing. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go pretty slow because I think it's fairly close. So I can go up a little bit. Is my map literally taking me back to Hogwarts? No, we're not doing that. Wait, what is that? Oh, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, it was literally taking me out of Hogsmeade. Okay. It said it was on the northern side. On the northern outskirts of Hogsmeade, directly across the river from something. I'm guessing it's like here or here. Oh! Well... Alright. I don't know why I complicated that so much, but it is what it is. At least we found it.
Here I come.
Alright, this way.
Revelio.
I just think that's a cat. And it's just a pile of rocks. Ooh, can I get some of these doors? Can I get some of these... Can I do that? I can do that one. What? Stinker. Alright, I can do this one. Oh, right. See, it's been so long, I forgot how to do all this. Okay, and then it was... Yes. Ooh. Ooh. I cannot wait to get level 2 and 3. And then I can unlock everything. Alright, pardon me, I'm just gonna come rob you.
Guys.
Yes! Alright, that's one of... God, how many? I'm so happy I got that. Okay.
Revelio.
Ooh. Oh no, my gear slots. I was gonna sell stuff when I got to the lady. Alright, well. Oh, and also... Oh, there's some money in there too. Okay. Sorry for robbing you. I'm a poor student. I'll come back to get that gear later. Don't worry. Alright.
Revelio.
No, didn't think so. Ooh, can I get that one? Yes. Beautiful. Ooh. Ooh, this is suspicious. Can I get in there? It's not what I'm supposed to be doing right now, but
Revelio.
that's what I want to be doing. Check this chest first. That probably has money. Yes. Alright, we got a sneaky sneak. Alright.
Shall we bairn gie in a thrashing to a troll?
Goodness.
Revelio.
What am I supposed to do with that? Alright, well, moving on. My gear slots are full, but then I'll go talk and get that chest behind her. Okay.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the
Pepper, what are you doing?
Or if there's an
She was
uprooting,
climbing
you'll be
in
the
the
next one to
lamp.
drop dead, and I'm in
Hey,
no mood for a clean
there's
up.
probably a bug in there. I'm gonna... Oh. Hey, why don't you come here? Come here. If she continues at it, I might need to pause just to
What do you have to
get
say?
her out of there, because she shouldn't be in a lamp.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Alright, well, I want that for sure.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a
And
wise
I think
purchase.
I need all of
I can
these.
tell you'll go far.
Alright. Oh, I should have
Doors
just
always
purchased
open.
them from
You be
her.
sure to stop by soon.
You know what, I'm gonna do it again.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Although that is really expensive. I can just go grow my own.
Doors always open.
Oh, wait.
You be sure to stop by soon.
One more time. Now I need to sell. Pepper. Okay, hold on.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Okay. I am back. I got the squirt bottle in case she goes back, which it looks like she's going to. And then I got a treat from Best as well. Hey, come in. There's probably like a fly in there that's got her
Such a
attention.
wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll.
Was she talking this
I
whole
can't
time?
believe it. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
Hi. Thought I heard her getting into stuff again. Okay. Keep. Possibly keep. Although. So here's my thing. Is it $200 because you don't know how much it is? And if it turns out to be nothing, like, it could go down in price? I'm going to keep that in mind. This unidentified item can sell for $200. I got to keep that in mind. Because then when I
Doors
identify
always
it...
open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Okie dokie. I want to see if it goes down in price. I'm sure it will. Another unidentified item. Wow. Okay. So we need to go back to the room of requirement. Oops. And we're gonna make some cabbages and mandrakes. And then that other thing. I don't remember what the other thing was. Where's Deke? Oh, this is not right. This is off. Look at that. That's terrible. Okay, this is potions. Where's my plant room? That's not it. It's time to plant plants. Okay. What? I have to go do this in the classroom? Pepper, where'd you go? Come here. Come on. I know you went up. Come on. Okay, so there she is. Ow, ow, ow. There she is. Thanks for not getting in the lamp. Alright, so I want to go over here. And good girl. Please don't eat my wires. You always do that over here. Wish I could like put it behind me. Maybe, you know what? Oh, I have to sit so close and it's super restrictive, but if that means she won't eat it, then that works. I can't do the bigger ones. No. So I have to go back to this classroom to do that then, right? Is someone gonna steal?
Now.
Alright, I've seen a real meme online about people getting annoyed with this woman. What are you up to now? And oh, you have no idea how hard it was to travel before. And I kind of get it. She's getting really annoying. And I'm trying not to let it get to me. Okay, empty pot. I still can't do it. So where are the big pots? Do I have to like wait for another class? Ma'am. Professor. I have a problem.
Professor, what made you want to
Trevor
teach
wants my
herbology?
chocolate.
How
Stop, this
happy
isn't
of
for
me to
you.
ask. I've always
is
had
for
an
me.
affinity for greens, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bow trouble.
There's like something
You know
going
the
on
thing?
outside
The
my apartment.
marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little bee.
I can't skip
What's a
this
string of
cutscene.
bad luck?
Oh my god, I can't
I'm
skip
glad.
this cutscene. Thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. People are just moving in at 8 o'clock at night. Which, it's neither here nor there, but they're just like throwing their stuff on the floor as they're moving. Either moving in or out, I can't tell, but they're moving, so. I was just like, what is all that noise going on out there? What is this? Okay. There you go. Sorry if that was loud for the mic. Okay, well, I rushed through that whole conversation with her because I couldn't exit out. So, are there medium-sized, like, pots? Or do I literally have to go back and buy? I think I have to go back and buy.
Ravenia.
Ugh, that was such a waste of time. Back to Hogsmeade. This is so dumb. I wish I could just use... It's okay.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Well, they do when you're forgetful like me and you do the wrong thing. Let's look at some of these doors. Level 2. Level 2. Super. Oh, hello! No. Pepper's watching the people move, so she can't be here right now. Meow. I saw online somewhere that someone said this was faster than sprinting, and I just don't think that's true. Well, that's faster. How do I do that? Oh, I hold it. Dude, I've been trying to figure that out for a long time. I'm back.
Here for a knotgrass sprig, 'cause I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Well, what
That's so cool. I've been trying to figure out how to do that thing where you like transport in battle, because I couldn't figure out how to do it because I knew I upgraded to it, but I couldn't do it. Okay, so I definitely need that one.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Sure, always sell my money.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Mm-hmm. I hope I get access to do medium and large pots. Okay, so I just got to do that. Because I was just dodging like this, and that's really annoying. But this, if you're in battle and you're just, that's so cool. Oh god. What have I done? I've done it again. God, that's so cool. I saw this thing online too. I see everything online. And they're like, oh, Hogwarts is, Hogwarts Legacy is totally open world, except you can't climb little things that you should be able to climb. Can I do anything with this? Well, how do you propose I get over there? Oh, I guess like that. Can I do that one? See, there's like level 1 locked, and then there's just locked. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. I already got that one. Okay. So what is the actual assignment? To use them in battle, I'm assuming? Field test. Alright, well I can just plop them out here, I guess? on multiple enemies? Oh, I just wasted my mandrake. Alright, I'm coming back. That's not the... Which way? Oh my gosh. This simple homework assignment is really killing me. Goodness. Alright, it's just up the way there. I just always get lost. Well, I can just do this for fancies. Alright.
Hello. Careful of the mandrakes. I have Revelio.
I feel like I should be reading those, but I'm not.
What say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Alright, so I have to go find multiple enemies to use that single mandrake
Be sure
on.
to stop by soon.
So there's you. I'll just go here. I'll just leave Hogsmeade and fly around, stumble upon some enemies. I don't know. I'm sure there are plenty. Okay. So we want to leave. Ooh, paper. Ah, the paper. Oh, that's not the one I really wanted, but I thought there was one over here.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Oh, things. Okay. Ooh, don't die. Alright, so I need to do... Don't waste the mandrake. We'll just go this way. I'm literally just gonna go until I find some enemies. Multiple enemies. Enemies! I feel like I'm not gonna do that right now. Oh, multiple enemies. Hold on, hold on. Stop, slow down. Are you gonna see me? Oh yeah, they see me. Oh, it's a spider. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Oh, there's lots of spiders over here. What have I done? I want to get multiple, so I gotta make sure that they both... Okay. Alright. 18? My gosh. Alright, spiders! Come here. Come here. Multiples. Tab, why isn't Tab working? Mandrake.
The final's all finished.
Alright. May as well clean up the rest of them. Get some practice. I feel like these guys are gonna be terrible. I just want to deal with one of you at a time. Oh, Accio doesn't work. Alright, well. Oh, but there's Merlin trials here. I can do that too. I just have to get close to these guys, I guess. Fuck you.
Incendio.
Oh, you guys are mean. We'll Thanks for helping me, cabbages. Alright, oh, I thought I was missing something. I want to investigate this here little Merlin trial.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Yes, yes, yes. I hope whatever's in the water leaves me alone. Because I can see that. So what do I do with this here Merlin trial?
Incendio.
Yes. Okay, so it doesn't want to be incendioed. Or does it? Alright, that's not working. What else? No. Ugh, I should just go to class. But I want to do this. I guess that could be it. Oh, that's what I wanted. Nope. Alright, well, we're gonna go to class. It's probably a spell I don't know how to do yet. Alright. Maybe I'll learn how to use a medium or large size pot. That would be really nice.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So I can use all these seeds I just bought. Alright. Wow, flowers. Smiles. Cabbage, not smiles. I really like those cabbage things. I think they're really cool. They do all the dirty work for you. I could level up to normal mode with those cabbages. Oh.
How wonderful to see you again.
You again. Alright. What? Okay.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration
I love how that's
and a nice
advanced, and it
graceful
was in the
movement.
first movie.
Let's see you try your hand at it.
It's Leviosa.
When executed correctly, you should be able
Not
to pick up
Leviosa.
boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
I feel like that one almost got me. Okay, but I want to use the big... Okay. Oh, I see. F, V, Q, and E. Why can't I just...
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse.
I have already forgotten how to do it. Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll do that. Sure.
Some crates out for you in the next room. You're a natural.
Okay, yeah, so I can just do this. So F, O, F, V, Q, and E. Alright. Where do you want it? I'll just...
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to
Oh,
ask.
I wasn't really
Well,
planning on
let's see,
asking
grew
that,
up in
but...
London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that
Oh, we're
makes
spilling
sense.
tea.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing ball. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
Professor Weasley?
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime.
Sebastian!
I'd best get to my recent delivery from the magic.
Okay,
Wing.
but teach us how to
Mr. Teasdale
plant bigger
promised me quite
plants.
an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
But I don't want to plant bigger plants. Ugh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't need a small planter. I need a medium large size planter. Alright, we got some other homework to do, but now I just want to lift everything up.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
So now I'm expecting there to be free stuff under every...
Revelio.
Ah, see now I got so much more to Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, I thought that was a cabbage. It is a cabbage!
Revelio.
I want more of those cabbages. They're so helpful. I heard something.
Revelio.
It was a field guide at least. Can we break in here? So grumpy that I learned that and I can't get in everywhere I want.
Revelio.
Literally, I take 2 steps and...
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello,
I
Lenora.
don't really like
What are
this
you looking
lady,
at?
but...
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty.
Mm.
But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
I've seen a lot of those.
Something more to this.
A lot of those.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
That's good to know Lumos, because
hope you
I
have better
hadn't...
luck than I have.
would not have known what to do.
Do come and find me if you
Lumos.
stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Alright, the moth thing. Let's find a moth. Oh, it's probably gotta be at nighttime, huh?
I hate transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley.
Revelio.
Take fear out of it. That's saying something.
Transfiguration has always come easy to me. I suppose some monks are more suited to it than others.
I love switching spells. It's what my brother's
Looking for a moth.
He still won't eat around me. I hated learning banishment.
Lumos.
Never had such a busy mom.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, I don't even know where he came from, but I'll take it. Easy peasy.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, you're not Lenora.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
Is she the mean one from the... Yeah, I think she's the mean one. I'm not telling.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
What does just mean? I don't speak British.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer.
Revelio.
That was really fun. I kind of like being a menace. I might make more people angry. Alright, what am I doing? I'm just wandering around now.
All of my siblings have gone on.
I don't know. I still don't know how to do these things.
Tradition in my family.
Huh? Alright, so we got a spidery looking thing, a fetus looking thing, and a question mark, and 17. Then you have a question mark, 11, 21. I am not good at math. And I don't even know if this is math. Alright, so it's this thing. Right, that thing. And that thing. They're 5 away. I don't know. So 5 is 2 question marks? I don't know. What is this thing even called?
Revelio.
Ugh, it's just a chest in there anyways. Okay. We got another class we can go to. Or not class, but we got some more homework. We'll do some flying.
How would you like to learn the knockback jigs flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
I just want to learn how to pot bigger plants. It's not gonna let me go around that mountain, is it? That seems so far. Alright, so I gotta fly here. Keenbridge? We'll pop these guys first. Okay. Woo! See, it's like so weird flying. Ugh. Pop, damn it. Okay. You gotta wrap around. Well, those aren't the ones I needed. So that was kind of a waste of time. It's okay, we gotta go around this mountain anyways. Yeah, see, so the flying, this is weird. It's the, I don't know. I also hate how your speed doesn't just like stop. When you hit a wall, it just continues to go. It just makes it a little weird. Is that a Merlin trialable on me? Tis. Are you kidding me? Turn around. Come on. You see what I mean? Like it just... Ugh. I hope it's easier for people who have PlayStations, because this is pretty brutal. I need to get that one all the way over there. Oh, there's like a whole spider's nest over there. Well, I do need to do something with enemies too, so I could do that.
There we go.
Alright. So what do I need to do for the enemies quest? Acquire and use invisibility potion. I'm pretty sure I already have done that. Although it would have been crossed out if I did. I'll look at my inventory. Use a Thunderbrew potion against. Acquire and use Thunderbrew potion against enemies. So. Here, I should land. Landing isn't available right now. Alright. No, 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 no. Oh! Oh, it's out though. Alright, so I have to go buy potions then. So we'll go back to flying. I also really want to get a hippogriff. I feel like that'd be super fun. It's so pretty out here too. Whoa, why are you going down? What are you doing? I was just looking around. There's another Merlin trial. I also should get... Stop flying down just because I'm looking to the side. I should mark some of these flu powder things out here. I haven't seen any, but I know there's some out here. Like, there's probably one down there. Whoa! That's cool. Okay, so I should slow down. That's sick! I did not know you could do that. Alright, well I should... That's what that thing is, right? A little flu powder thing. There's no enemies over here. Oh, there's one right there.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Isn't this where Sebastian's family lives? Did we already go here?
What are you up to now?
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
We're not doing Merlin trials right now. We're flying. Alright. See what I mean? Like, it doesn't slow down. Alright, we got one more. Oh, I see it. I totally missed it. I'm literally... Here's the thing. They're going to come out with Quidditch DLC. I'm not going to be able to do it. Who's that little enemy over there? That's so cool. Ooh, what's that? Death? Ooh. I'm a little intrigued. Oh, it's saving. I just want to see what this is. Oh, it's a troll. Alright. I've seen what I needed to see. to see. All right. Pepper fell asleep watching people move. Is that person just laying down? What are you doing, weirdo? Oh, you're sitting down. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, I can finally get these. Oh,
Have you finished your assignments?
yeah. I'm here to get the stuff I couldn't get last time because I didn't have enough gear slots.
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say.
Who says that?
Proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm,
Every time I see this, I hear
created to stop Quaffles from
Dumbledore's
plummeting
voice.
straight to the ground during a Quidditch
When,
match.
like, Harry's falling and he's like,
Precise,
Arresto Momentum.
deliberate movements.
Ay, okay. Oh no. Gotta go fast. Got it. Alright. Resto momentum slows the movement. Oh, slows the motion of enemies and objects. The larger the target, the less effect the spell will have on it.
Very good.
So I'm thinking I gotta move some stuff around. That makes sense to me for now.
And practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arresting momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Arresting momentum.
Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? Huh. I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I, she lost breath. But as she wanted.
I'm not really interested in
Liquid
Quidditch.
That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes. When I confronted her afterward,
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know?
it does not matter. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened
Well,
to
that's a
your
little
sister? Did she
dramatic.
burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her. Tell them what she'd done.
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor.
That's
I
some
shall
words of
remember what you
wisdom.
told me.
I think it was a bit of a long story to get those words of wisdom, but that's okay. Alright, it's nighttime, right? Mm-hmm. So we are gonna go find some of those little moon things. Does this door not work? Okay, it's not.
Revelio.
I need to get back to it. Yep.
Revelio.
We leveled up real fast there. Where's this? Okay.
Potions is dull and charms is dire.
Hi, stupid.
Nothing's as clever as playing with
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, yeah. I hate Peeves so much. I'm not doing that. Pardon.
Revelio.
Shoot, I need... Did I put Lumos away? I didn't. It's on E. Oops.
Lumos.
Level 2. Where's this moth? This moth is nowhere.
Revelio.
Alright, well. I don't know where that moth is. Haha!
Mora.
Come on, give me a little moon guy.
Revelio.
Have I already been in here? Well, that's dumb. I could have sworn there was a little moon guy in here. Oh, hi, Professor. Don't mind me.
Revelio.
What is that sound coming from? What am I missing? Whatever. It's not in here.
Now
Moon?
on another
Was it 2
adventure,
pinches
are
of
we?
Angelico?
Moon thing. Alright, I should look at the map so I know how many are in each area. 10. Well, that's Hogwarts. Okay, where am I now? We'll send our way to the library. I feel like there's gonna be one in there. And we're just gonna spam Revelio.
Revelio.
I just forget these are like little doors too. Alright, you stupid moon guy. Where are you? There's totally gonna be one in the restricted section. Hi, OT. Sue. How are you?
Revelia.
Also, how do I even get... I don't even know how to get to the restricted section. I know I was there before.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Mm-hmm. Is it upstairs? It's probably upstairs. I'm trying to find those little moon demiguise things. So I can have better unlocking level. Good, thanks. That's great.
Revelia.
Looking for what now? The little demiguise things. These like little... Oops. They're like these little... I don't know. I don't even know what they are. They're little things holding like moons or whatever. And if we collect... Actually, I don't even know how many we have to get. Demiguise moons. We need 9. And it says I have 0, but I literally got one in Hogsmeade earlier.